What's up, guys? Yes, I got them back to back to back, and they may not be identical twins, but they're definitely father and son, and it's a cool duo to even meet because I've been following these people on social media for a while, and this is his son. I don't mean to come on weird like that, but it's like, this is it's life-changing. So interview 96.
What's up, man?
𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙀
here, man.
How you doing, bro? You doing good?
Man. Doing good. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, man.
No, man, it's an honor to meet you, bro.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you're a young goat in the making, bro. Like, you're just like your pops, bro. Like, you're really out here doing this, bro. You're on making content consistently. You know, there is a little hiccups every now and then, but you're still young. I don't mean to say, I do not normally say age, bro, but you're 16, bro.
16, man.
That's like, bro, listen, that's not normal. So let's start off with the basics, bro. The Goo Gagas. Like, where are you born?
So I'm from New Orleans. I'm from Metairie. You know, I live in part of West Bank, a little bit in Metairie, a little bit here and there.
Okay.
But originally from like Metairie, New Orleans.
Yeah, and me personally, I already knew that, but I just wanted for some people to know.
Yeah,
and I think it's cool because, like, just like your father, man, like you're born somewhere that has culture, that has love, that has like a vibe that not many people feel. You know. Yeah. I've been all around the world, bro, and this is probably the most hospitality I've ever received from anybody. So, bro, definitely proud of you and your pops and everything that you're doing. If y'all don't know by now, go shout out Ralph or go look up Ralph the Baker and Ralph the Baker Jr. Drip Cooking. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. I'm having YouTube coming soon. I got Instagram. I got Facebook coming soon, so it's all in the making right now. But
yeah, and I just wanted to get that
TikTok,
out there,
yeah, for sure, man.
And you go through it. But like, where'd you go to elementary school around here?
Elementary school. So I went a little bit in Hanrahan. I went over there. I did Green Park. I went there probably about most of it. Then I went to Hazel Park, and then I went to Masla, and then now high school I go to Riverdale now.
Okay. Is there anything like you remember memorable from middle or like elementary school, or were you like going through anything that kind of like made you look at life differently?
Looking at life differently, well, man, you know, we do this cooking thing around the age around 10 to like 13. We me and my pops, we went around, we sell pralines. So we did that for probably about 4 or 5 years, where we were in the kitchen. We'll make some pralines and we'll go all around businesses and sell them, you know. So we did that in the process of making. That made me just, you know, look at life different.
Yeah, no. Do you feel like you have pressure since you're Ralph the Baker Jr.?
Man, it could be hard sometimes, you know, knowing that people are looking up to you, knowing that you have to watch your steps, watch what you do, and all that. But rather other than that, it's actually an amazing feeling knowing that people look up to you and, like, you know, loving what you're doing, want to do what you want to do. You're living people's dreams, you know, and that's something that's very good. You know,
it's powerful.
Amazing.
Even meeting you in person, man, like it's crazy because like you live what you say in your videos and stuff, bro. You're real, and I know you do cooking and stuff, but you can see it in you, bro. You look like you love it. Do you feel like that's your passion? Like, man, is that something you want to do for the rest of your life?
I love cooking, man. I really want to keep doing this. I want to follow my pop's footsteps, you know, take up a notch, maybe, you know. But man, cooking.
What's taking it up a notch, I mean?
Take it up a notch, man. Like, go as far as I can. Do tours. I want to do everything I could do, you know. Do exactly what he could do. Do what he can't do. Take the steps that he never took. Anything in that category, you know. And you're gonna do it.
No, you really are, bro. Like, this is a young prodigy in the making, and like, I know, bro, Ralph the Baker will be proud in 5 years because I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it in his eyes, and I just met him, but just following him on social media, and like, it's crazy, man. So I know we kind of dabbled like far into what's going on presently, but I still want to dig back into the thing. So like, how was middle school and stuff? Like, were you playing sports or anything like that? Or
middle school was good.
Were you like, do y'all have ROTC around here?
Nah, we don't have none of that.
It's like a military thing where you have to dress up in military?
So yeah, we don't really got none of that. I mean, I played a little bit of sports, like a little bit in elementary school. I played like, I played baseball probably about for like 2 or 3 years maybe, something like that.
You didn't enjoy it? Or?
It was just something, you know, doing a little staying activity, you know, just keep yourself busy kind of, you know. And then when I got a little bit older, I did a little bit of football. I was really good at football. But you know, over time I just got, you know how like you just get bored or something? Yeah. So I got bored of that, and right whenever I got done doing football, that's whenever the internet thing came. Yeah. That's when it all came, and it was a blessing. Keeping me out of trouble, it was just, you know, keeping me on the right tracks and stuff like that, man. But being young, I do remember around that time my mom did have a thing going on with her, what was it called? she didn't have a pancreas, so she had something going on with that. You know, she was in and out of the hospital and stuff like that. So, you know, playing a little bit of sports did keep my mind off of that. And then it was a blessing that she had all her surgeries done and everything went good. Right. So that was good. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to God for letting her be here today.
So like, I know, and I'm not trying to dig into your life or anything, but have you ever gone anything like that's traumatizing or anything like that?
So I used to have seizures and stuff like that for a little minute, and I used to, you know, things like that here and there. And it used to, you know, I used to think like, is it ever gonna go away? Is there a way I could take it where it could just go away, you know, because thinking, man, am I gonna have a seizure here and there? But, you know, having that was a little rough. And I was like, every day I'm hoping it go away, and thank God, like I said, it eventually went away over time. Yeah. It went away, you know?
And that's why, you know, you not trying to be weird, you gotta live life to the fullest. And you're still young too, so it's like, you just gotta go hard, bro. Go harder than you did yesterday and the day before that. And I'm glad you're able to, you know what I mean, maintain and keep telling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, everybody's going through different things. So do you feel like at your age it's common for stuff to happen, or do you, like, how do you feel about that?
It's common.
Like, do you think young people go through stuff too?
It definitely do. It's not a lot of people think about it, but I know a lot of people who are young going through stuff and stuff like that. I know people who are best friends just got killed. I know someone who's 15 who's having a baby. I know people who are young, homeless. I know, you know, it's a sad thing, but a lot of people that people don't realize is even though you're young, you can still go through all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta be thankful with what you got. You know,
and where you're at.
Where you at?
How do you feel about where you live? Do you feel like you love it?
Man, I love New Orleans. I love the culture, man. I love the food. Everything here. Everybody around here is so nice. You come around, you're gonna come out here. You could go to the house and you see someone cooking. You step your foot in there, they're gonna let you come in there, come get you like plate of food. It happened before, you know. I love it out here. I mean, I want to travel, you know.
Where would you want to travel to?
Man, I love Houston, Texas. Yeah. I want to go travel out there. I want to go to California.
Just a lot of places.
A lot, but you know, travel everywhere. You know, New York, Chicago. Try to step my foot in everywhere. You know.
Yeah, no.
See what it's like.
Hopefully, a dang leaf went by. I'm not used to doing interviews outside, so I appreciate you guys coping with me through everything because these are different. I never do them outside. But no, like I think it's crazy because if you really think about it, at your age, I feel like people aren't going through what you're going through. Yeah. You know, not many people get the I would say million follow, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, millions of people saw me,
looking at you. So like, how do you go about that? What's advice that you would maybe give to somebody who's like trying to get to that level?
The best advice I could give you, man, is just keep positive, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you know you don't get yourself into things you can't get yourself out of, man. Like I said, this it's very different knowing that I got millions of people who see me, you know. I got grown people looking up to me. I got the youngest looking up to me. You just thinking to yourself like, man, I know they watching me, so I know I gotta do better. You know, I don't want to lead them into the wrong thing. How can you do
better? What are ways you think you could get better?
You just watch your flaws, man. If you see you mess up on something, just make sure that you see, all right, well, I'm not gonna do this next time. I'm a redo it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just learn from the mistakes. That's what I'm saying. Re-up it, man, and just go from there. I'm very big on wanting the younger community. I want them to know that just because this what you seen your whole life, you could go a whole different way with it. Just because you see violence your whole life, man, you can make a positivity your whole life, man. You can make a change. Only it takes is one person to make a whole change. And I feel like right there, that's why I always love to tell people, man, like, live life to its fullest, but make sure that you live it how you want to live it. Make sure you do your dreams and not someone else's.
Yeah, build your own dreams and not someone else. I agree. Yeah, man. And dude, you're wise, bro. You know,
appreciate it, man.
This man's a young prodigy in the making.
Yeah.
And like I was telling your pops, bro, this interview's a little harder because you're still young.
Yeah.
You know, your pops been through a lot of stuff, and we've all been through a lot of stuff. But it's more of like, you know, it's harder to I don't know, pinpoint certain things because you haven't been through that much. So
I haven't been to prison much.
Do you think that like I wouldn't say like you go through things, but like do you think that you stay out of what you could get into, if that makes sense? I'm trying to word it right. I don't want to make it sound like crazy.
You know, I did some dumb things before. You know, I've seen a lot of dumb things people do, but you know, I always tell myself, man, if I go do if I go do this, what is that gonna affect? Is it gonna affect tomorrow? What is it gonna affect my future? Is it gonna affect my past? Like, you know, what is this gonna do to me? So I always try to stay out the way and make sure, you know, I do. What would I do if I was in front of someone? Would I do this? Would I do it the right way, or would I do it the other way? Yeah. You know, it's kind of just like
and
that.
And you're gonna make mistakes, bro.
Yeah, mistakes are bound to be made. That's life, man.
Yeah,
you're gonna make mistakes, but you just gotta learn from it. You know, I love to make mistakes because, you know, next time I feel like a mistake is really just a lesson. You know, a mistake is you're gonna make mistakes. You know, it's gonna take 1,000 tries to go do your dreams. But, you know, you gotta learn from each time and just pinpoint and just know what you gotta do. Yeah. The next step to take.
How do you, like, I wouldn't say, because obviously your father is a good figure to look at, and maybe some other people like your mother and stuff, but it's like, how do you keep that, like, energy? How do you keep that motivation to keep it going? Because it's hard. You know?
Honestly, man, I just think about it, like, I want better for myself, you know. I want to do better than what I see myself around. Like I said, New Orleans is a very beautiful place and very nice, but it also could be a very dangerous place. It's not the best. So I always tell myself I always want to do better, you know. I always want to take it up a notch. I always want to make sure that I know I can step outside. I know I'm good. I always want to make sure that everything I do, I'm going to do it better. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I always tell myself.
Man. No, it's crazy. What would you give yourself, like, advice in the future? If you ever saw this in,
if I saw this, I say stay consistent. Make sure you're doing what you're doing. Stay on your grind. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. That happens a lot. You know, you stop doing what you want to do for other people. You know, you gotta please yourself. You don't want to please everybody else. Sometimes, you know, you stick to what you gotta stick to. And you're gonna lose people throughout the making. You know, your best friend. You may lose them because, you know, they don't want to see you doing as good as, like, they want you to. You know, so you're not gonna be with everybody you start with, but at the end, it's worth it, man. It's worth it.
No,
for sure,
definitely, man. And that's how it is. It's life. And at my age, I was not thinking like that. Like, I was thinking with 2 heads and all that stuff. Like, it was bad. So, like, you really just gotta, I feel like you just have to stop being like everybody else, you know?
Exactly.
Do you feel like you're yourself every day?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. That's what I live by, man. I feel like you gotta be yourself. You gotta you don't want to live for other people. You want to live the life for you, you know what I'm saying? I love cooking, man. That's what I do. You know, I come out here, I do a video. I say, come on, Pops, let's go do out here. Let's do some cooking.
How'd that start? Like, did you just, like, and I mean, like, I know you've always been cooking with them since you were young, but how did the social media thing start? Like, how'd you get it on there? Did you sort of like, Pops, let me get on, or like?
So one day, we was doing, we started a little bit. We did, I saw him, he you know, he got a little big, he got all that. And I saw him, like, man, it's not hard doing all these videos. Is what is it? He's like, come in the video, let's do one, probably about 2019, 2020. I did my first video with him. We did like chicken and dumplings or something like that, and it blew up.
Were you nervous?
I mean, it's very nervous, and you know, you're behind the camera, you're in front of, knowing millions of people are gonna see this, and very much more could see this. It is a little bit nervous, and especially when you're young.
How do you
know
handle it though?
Man, it's rough, man, but you just gotta think positive, man. I mean, in the comment section, they will tear you apart. You know what I'm saying? They'll say the worst things.
That's what Pops was saying, man.
They come at you hard on the comment section, but you know, you gotta stay positive, man. You know, the only way you're gonna know if you're doing good if you got haters. If you ain't got no haters, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, man. So it's hard, but you know, you always got my pops always remind me of who I am. Shout out to Ralph the Baker. He always remind me of what I gotta do, who I'm doing it for, you know, and stuff like that.
And
it's hard.
That's a good father, bro. And
it is.
If you guys don't know, I'll repeat again. Look up Ralph the Baker.
Yeah.
Dude, it is.
I tell you, he's the reason why I'm here today doing what I'm doing.
Beautiful, bro. I've been waiting to meet these two, and I'm glad you guys get to even see this interview.
It's a blessing,
yeah,
man.
it really is, bro.
Man.
And I wish you were a little older so we could dig in more. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, we could dig in. We could talk about who you're. Man.
No, we can. I know, but it's like really, like, you know what I mean? Like, you still got a lot to go through. I'm 25, so it's like I've been through a lot. And, you know, it's not matching that, but it's more of like, you know what I mean? Like being able to grasp onto. I don't know. It's being different, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean,
what makes you different than an average kid?
Man, like I said, I lost one of my good friends in around 2020. Man, I lost one of my good friends, and right there, it showed me, man, like that lifestyle is not what you want. My people tell me every day, man, like, you know, when you're in the streets, there are only 2 things: behind jail or killed. You know, I don't want that. You know, I want to do it for the better. I know that, like I said, I tell you all the time, is I want to see better from my younger generation. That's what I want to see. I want to see the younger people my age. You know, just because you surround yourself that around your whole life, you can always change. And all it takes is one person, you know, like I'm saying. And it's just for the better, you know. I don't want to end up like everybody else. I want to be myself, you know what I'm saying?
What you do, bro. You're in your own category, man. And I know a lot of people around the world would be even happy to even have you on their social media platform.
Oh, yeah.
Because as much as you're Ralph the Baker Jr., you do drip cooking, too.
Yeah.
So, like, well, how'd that start? How'd you make your own drip? How'd the name come about?
So, like I said, drip cooking, you know. Always stay fresh. You got to have the drip,
this man is as fresh as he looks on camera. I promise you. I met him in person. He looked like, hey, pretty boy status.
Hey.
But keep going.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah. No, it's good. You know, I started doing some videos with Pops, you know. Hey, I love hot sauce. That's my favorite thing, man. Hey, I love that hot sauce on everything, man. No matter if it's alligator, chicken, whatever it is. I love the hot sauce. Hey, I never had rabbit, but I never had alligator either. But when I tried it, I was like, man, it tastes good, and all this meat tastes like chicken. Exactly. That's what it all tastes like chicken.
That's why in Ohio, if you go to Ohio, you're eating rabbit. I'm from Ohio. Yeah. So it's crazy, man.